Hi Aquarius, welcome to your December 2017 Love and General Tarot reading. This is the third time I've tried to record your video. We are in the shadow of Mercury retrograde. It's affecting me badly. It's affecting the way I say my words and everything else. So Aquarius, big heartfelt thank you. You viewed my video many times and also put loads of likes and comments and everything on it, and you shared it with loads of people. Thank you, Aquarius. You know, when you have a YouTube channel, that's what keeps it going. So thank you so much to that. And also, if you want to book a private reading or make a donation, Aquarius, you can do that in the description box of the video down below. Now, Aquarius, Mercury goes retrograde on the 3rd. Full moon in Gemini on the 3rd of December, both on the same day. Gemini's a blabby sign. We've been talking about this on the other signs. It's got plenty to say. It wants to communicate. It wants to tell you things. Your readings for a while, Aquarius. For me, a big message keeps coming to you, which I feel may be reiterated when Mercury goes retrograde for one more time for you to come and have a listen, okay? You're still a bit in the dark. For you, this is an in the dark card. This is your sword of clarity. This is what you live by. You're an air sign. You are a very clear sign as well. When it's in the reverse, things are swirling around you. I can see this whirlpool, that's it, whirlpool of swirl, which you're kind of caught up in and you can't get your head straight. And interestingly, this card, the 6 of Swords in reverse, that's you trying to rowboat out of a whirlpool and getting sucked back in again. 6 of Swords, the card of escape normally, you know, you get out and you go to the calmer water. Not when you're in a whirlpool, you don't. The reason you keep getting sucked back in is that you're missing something, Aquarius. You're definitely missing someone, but you're missing something about them, as in there's a piece of this that you don't get or know. There's something you don't know. Now, on the 3rd, when Mercury fully goes retrograde, and we have the super full moon in Gemini, you've got the moon in reverse, major arcana. Now, I like the moon in reverse. When it's in the upright, it retains its mystery and shroud. When it's in reverse, it drops the shroud and you can see at last. It's like scales falling from your eyes. You have been overgiving to something or someone for far too long. It's quite a long time. For some of you, it's still giving back to an ex who's not even with you anymore, or still giving to someone who's not fully committed to you. I've got the 10 of Cups in reverse here, next to the 6 of Swords in reverse. I've got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. It's the receiving card, but you're giving. You're not receiving, though, anything like what you're giving out. Some of you, this is an earth sign that you're dealing with. Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. Got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. For others of you, this represents an impatience. An impatience to get to something. But you won't get there through trying harder and giving more, because there's something you don't know. Now, in the middle of the reading, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. That's you. And you need to be a lot more ruthless with that sword, but you feel you can't be because you don't know what it is that you're being ruthless about. Until you get a full understanding, you feel you can't do anything, which to a certain extent is true. The full moon will peel back the curtain and reveal something, but it won't be everything, because Mercury is retrograde, which is making everything a bit weird and murky. But the gift of Mercury retrograde, and there isn't much to write home about in the gift department, the gift of Mercury retrograde is that it does send you a few messages in a bottle. Random stuff pops up, old stuff pops up, you find things that you lost, you find people that you lost, you find facts that you forgot you wanted to know, or things you've needed to know for ages pop up in weird ways. People blurt stuff out, people tell you things. It's very useful. But this is about you, Aquarius, and what you need to learn and to feel for real for yourself. Probably about a person. Got the Five of Wands. That's a bit of an irritating card more than anything that serious. It's more a card of Mercury retrograde, missing trains, arguing with traffic wardens, losing your driving license, that kind of stuff. Or it can also be this person is full of excuses. That's interesting. I'm just doing some clarifiers for you. Could be this person is full of excuses. You often believe them, but believing them is being too generous. Yeah. I'm just using my little tarot pack. Okay. So I'll actually tell you what the cards are instead of just giggling to myself all the time. Some of you are involved with someone who's involved with someone else. This is if you're female. Got two queens in the reading. There's only room for one queen in the reading, and you were already there. You're the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Pentacles on top of you. Like that, is it? Got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my God. And the Queen of Cups. 3 queens in the reading. Some of you are involved with a player. And when I say involved, I don't mean a fully committed relationship, because I don't think they do that. It's hilarious. For the Page of Swords, which is who I think is the player, I get the 3 of Pentacles that says they don't like to share. I think they like to share themselves a bit too much, Aquarius. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. You're in the middle, you are the most major player, but who wants to be part of a harem? Maybe you don't know that you are. You need to watch this person very carefully. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, you get the Fool, which is a great card. And also just says, stop overgiving and start risking doing nothing. That's the message that I get. Also, some of you are afraid or cling to this person because you feel you're not going to find love with anyone else. Now, for the 10 of Cups in reverse, I get the 2 of Cups. 2 messages I get from that card. 1, if you want to turn this around with this person, who I think personally might be a bit shady, but I don't know. If you want to turn it around with them, zero tolerance, zero giving, observation, and general silence. They need to come to you. They need to make the effort. They need to give to you. They need to prove themselves to you, not the other way round. Also, we have the 2 of Swords. Not being able to make up your mind about someone. Really? I feel, Aquarius, your head says one thing and your heart says another. Yeah. See, we get the healing card of trust. This is about catching the ball. Now, what I'm telling you in this particular scenario, if you want to see what the truth is, drop the ball. You keep catching the ball. You're taking care of the ball. You keep throwing it at something or somebody and hoping that it will be caught. Drop the ball. Can they catch it? What's their ability to catch like? Do they even notice it? If they do, you got someone to play with. I read the other day on some website, I can't remember what it was, that a relationship is like a game of tennis. If the other person isn't there, if they're not hitting the ball back, there's no game, there's no relationship. You're not going to find that out until you drop it. Some of you with this Page of Swords are involved with a narcissist. I've had this for you for quite a long time, Aquarius. And I'm not saying, you know, you're being weak or anything like that. I'm really not. I'm just saying, well, these cards are saying it actually. Chuck Spezzano's love card, you get the trap. Don't trap yourself. Don't trap yourself. I was reading also dating expert Evan Mark Katz. Very good. Sometimes annoying, but nevertheless pretty straight down the line actually. And he was talking about, what was he talking about? Never commit. I mean, it's basic. Don't commit to someone who's not committed to you. And that sounds easy, but it's not. And then you say to yourself, well, I don't know if they are or they're not. Some days they are and some days they're not. That means they're not. Because commitment and consistency are what most people need to let go of their heart enough to love properly and easily. You need to know if you drop the ball or if you throw the ball, they're going to catch it. Every time, mostly. I mean, there's the odd slip up, but not, well, he catches it or she catches it 3 times out of 10. Who can live with that? Then you become like Pavlov's dog, you know, salivating for every little crumb and ding of the bell. Not on my watch, you don't, Aquarius. Not on my watch. You get self-consciousness, which for me is often the narcissism card. This man walking around with a mirror. Of course, it can be the woman walking around with the mirror. This person walking around with the mirror. They can't focus on you if they're constantly focusing on themselves. And then you get defensiveness. Being defensive is not protecting yourself. It seems to me, Aquarius, that you are moving from over-generosity to defensiveness. When you have really and truly drawn up your own boundaries, you don't need to be defensive because you know it's set. You know you can't be breached. When you know your boundaries are weak, I want one of these for you. When you know your boundaries are weak, you get defensive. You swing from one extreme to the other because there's something to protect. Nice card. You get the Horse King, assistance and control. This is about your freedom, Aquarius. Aquarius loves freedom, ruled by Uranus. You are unpredictable, but I feel that this person controls you. Now the assistance part, learn everything you can. Go and look on the internet at people like Evan Mark Katz. There's loads of them, not just him. Look at the resources. You're good at research. Also with Mercury coming into retrograde, the things you need to know will bob up. They'll be there. You'll be like, oh God, I'm so glad I discovered this person. Read around a bit, just find out a bit. Equip yourself. and then follow it. Obviously, don't go for every nutcase that's out there offering advice, but this is assistance. Carefully selected people. I feel like you could really get something from it. Also, this 10 of Cups in reverse with the 2 of Cups, that's the only way that this person could come round, is if you stop doing everything. And the other message from that is they are not your last chance saloon. Even if you walk away from it, that's a great card. 2 of Cups means love will come in for you again, probably around the time of your birthday. I usually find January, early February. Healing. Mercury retrograde, as it is for everybody I'm getting, will be very healing. But the biggest way is to use self-help as well. Learn everything you need to know. Drop the ball. Okay. I wish you only good things, Aquarius. I'm doing this for you. Just want you to be happy in an equal exchange of cups. Okay, that's what I'm saying. And this doesn't resonate for everybody, but it's an important message for those of you that it's for, okay? Check out your weekly reading as well. Do hit subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want a private reading, you can book below. Namaste, Aquarius. Thank you.